Okay, look, I completely understand by getting one of these things, I am in fact part of the problem. So, as you guys can see, I got my hands on a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Pro machine. It even says FF7 Rebirth Pro, and then it's got the little meteor symbol, to show you that it's real. And then it says PS5 Pro. Hello everyone, Future Corduroy here in editing, and I realized while filming the video, I forgot to explain the joke. So I called it the FF7 Rebirth Pro machine because that's what everyone has pretty much affectionately been referring to the PS5 Pro as. Because let's be honest, the one game most of us are probably going to be playing on this machine for quite some time is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So that's the joke. It's a bad joke if you have to explain, but that's the whole point of the video. It's a stupid video. It's the dumbest unboxing video you will ever watch, but that's the whole point of the joke. All right, back to the video. Now, I had to sell a kidney and beat up an old lady to get one of these things, but I got one. Obviously, I'm being facetious. One of those statements is not true. But in all seriousness, if you really want one of these things and you got the money, they're pretty plentiful. You can find them pretty much everywhere. They're not going to sell out. So congratulations to all of the scalpers who bought a ton of these machines, hoping to flip them for a much higher price on the internet. But enough of the charade. Obviously, yes, this is an actual PS5 Pro that I got. Now, why did I get a PS5 Pro, you might be asking yourself? Well, first off, I'm an idiot. But secondly, I suffer from a crippling condition known as FOMO, or the fear of missing out. And if I know that there is a superior version of a game that I really, really love that I could possibly be playing, yeah, I'm gonna want to play it. Yeah, it's that one. It's Rebirth. But it's not just Final Fantasy VII Rebirth hard mode that I'm really intrigued to play on this console. There are other games that I am genuinely looking forward to. Next year there is Monster Hunter Wilds, which will most definitely benefit from having a Pro Enhanced Edition. There's the future of Resident Evil with Resident Evil 9. And I know there's a lot of leaks hitting right now in regards to Resident Evil 9, but I tend to stay away from leaks, and I would much rather learn about RE9 directly from Capcom. There is Ghost of Yotei. As a big Ghost of Tsushima fan, that game is probably going to be incredible and even better with a Pro. There are future Horizon and God of War games, which, funny enough, both Horizon Forbidden West and God of War Ragnarok are receiving Pro Enhanced versions, which is honestly kind of weird. Forbidden West in particular already looks and performs fantastically, so I don't really know how much you can improve upon the game's visuals and performance because it already looks incredible. There's Grand Theft Auto 6, which, if we're going to be honest, is probably going to make base PS5s melt or explode. It's going to be that crazy. There is the one that all of us on this channel here are waiting for, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3, which will most likely make use of a PlayStation 5 Pro to really squeeze out all of the technical prowess that they can for that game. But then there's the most important thing of all, the YouTube app. Also, full transparency, I am not Marquez Brownlee, I am not Spawnwave, so unfortunately I don't have a really cool visual setup with tons of cool lights and transitions and camera angles and 4K resolution to show this thing off. So this is very much going to be a great value unboxing video. That is what it is. So now with the spiel out of the way, let's unbox this thing. It's surprisingly not as heavy as I was thinking it was going to be, but it's still kind of hefty. The box itself is really nice. As you can see, I damaged it from the front for my joke with the paper, but here is your PlayStation 5 Pro box. Interestingly enough, looking at this, they stress heavily that this is a disc-free console. Unfortunately, it does not come with a hard drive, and Best Buy, where I picked up my console, didn't have any in stock, so I'll have to make a purchase for the hard drive at a much later date. And what's really interesting is, too, there's no 8K logo like there was on the PlayStation 5 base console box, which I have right here. This thing is gigantic. This is the original box. Super heavy, high quality. It's got a handle, which I appreciate. This one does not, but it has that 8K logo, which we all know this console didn't do 8K. So Sony removed that. They removed it from this as well. And this is going to be a 2 terabyte hard drive. So flipping over to the back, here's our descriptions. There is the PSSR, or the PISR technology, as some people are calling it. Stuff about ray tracing, fast speeds, flip-flops, all of that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. Immediately we have accessories and stuff on top. We have the brand new controller, which is just a standard DualSense controller. My controller that I'm using on my current PS5 is the same controller I got with the console, so it's lasted that long. I'm usually pretty good about taking care of my controllers, but this is the brand new one. It's not really anything different or fancy going on. This is our power cable, HDMI, right here. And then this is the USB-C cable as well. And then there's like a little tiny thing here. Wow, what is this thing? What are these? Got these little plastic things. There's two of them. Are these? No. Well, no, they wouldn't. Hey, hang on. All right, so looking at the box, apparently these are the feet for the PlayStation 5 Pro. You just stick them on the bottom where there's like a crevice, and these act as the stand, which is kind of weird. I have the base stand from my previous PlayStation still here, so if I can use this, I will. I don't know how much I trust these little plastic pieces going in there, but we'll see. Do you guys keep your boxes? I keep all of my game console boxes. I still have a PS4 box over in the corner. I have my base PS5 one. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you get a new console? Do you throw away the box or do you keep it? I'm a sentimental individual, so I like to keep mine. All right, we have the console, which it is heavy, but it's not as heavy as the base PS5. The base PS5 is a chunker. That thing is humongous. I will be honest, it actually looks a lot better in person than some of those renders. But here is the PS5 Pro. Obviously it's slim because it doesn't come with that hard drive, unfortunately. But yeah, when I saw the renders of this thing, I'm like, it looks kind of weird. But seeing it in person, it actually does look a lot nicer, I think. I'm just not a big fan of when, you know, companies do the glossy plastic because it leads to fingerprints and dust and hair, and no matter how well you take care of the area this thing is going to be in, it's going to get dusty. And on the back, we have all of our ports, HDMI, LAN, USBs, whatnot, power. But that is the console. It's pretty simple. I do have my PS5 regular fat. Oh yeah, that is much heavier. Right here, which I take very good care of. It's got the disk drive in there. Unfortunately, this can't be removed and put onto there because it comes like pre-installed, like connected legit. And this is the original one. It's such a weird looking design to me. I always felt like the PlayStation 5 kind of looked like a mock-up for a future hospital building. That's what it looks like to me. Like the black part, these are your windows. This is where people would enter, except it wouldn't be like that. But this is the standard PS5. This thing is heavy, so I'm gonna put it side by side with the Pro. And there you have both of them. So in terms of height, Pro is just a little bit shorter. It's also much lighter. And yeah, it's just slimmer. I think they take after the PlayStation Slim design for the most part. But yeah, that is the PlayStation 5 Pro unboxing. So now that I have the Pro, it'll be nice to go through Final Fantasy VII Rebirth again on hard mode, on versatility mode when it comes to the graphics and the whole technical aspects, and I can record new footage now. And I know that for the people that watch my videos, it can get kind of tiresome to see the same B-roll over and over and over again. I only have so much footage to choose from, and as a content creator, I get tired of using the same B-roll over and over and over again. Trust me. So I'll now be able to get some new footage, something to add some variety to the channel, so that way when we do talk about Rebirth or Remake Part 3, for example, we'll have something newer to look at. But I'm very excited to go through Rebirth and experience that versatility mode and see how much better it looks and performs, and get rid of some of that blurriness and the fuzziness, and really take advantage of the PSSR technology, which is going to be upscaling that image, outputting at 4K, but still allowing the game to run at 60 frames per second. And it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this PSSR technology really evolves throughout the years, to see if Sony continues to support it. Does it get better? Does it get smarter? Do they replace it with something else? We honestly don't know. But it's kind of exciting. So now that the unboxing is finished, let's head over to IGN.com to see what review score they gave my unboxing video. Spoiler alert, I think it's going to be a good one. A 5? That's a mediocre. Well, let's read the description. Maybe there's something we can pull from there. While Corduroy clearly has enthusiasm for the PS5 Pro, his lack of charisma and good looks make him an unappealing on screen personality. That seems a bit harsh. There's something else here, though. His video also has too much water in it. Too much water. Yeah, I can see that. I did this water joke because I thought it was funny. It made me laugh. It's stupid. It makes no sense. A lot of people aren't going to understand it, but it makes me laugh. So I did it. That's basically why I think I did this whole video was for a stupid water joke. Oh, yeah.